Hi there, Michelle here. In this channel, my desire is to share with you different ideas and perspectives that can help us create greater inner peace, joy, and love within us. And in doing so, that will ripple out into our outer world. And the idea that I want to share with you, I think, is very powerful because it can help you let go of the past. And that is this: the physical always follows the spiritual. What does that mean? So, the spiritual, when I think of that, I think about the things that are unseen. So, thoughts, for example, thoughts, feelings. The spiritual becomes form if you dwell on it long enough, if you immerse yourself in it, if you immerse yourself in a thought and in a feeling long enough, it takes on form in your life, in your outer world. And so everything that you've created up until now was originally a thought in your head. It might not be like, ultimately what matters is what that thought you had. If you dwelled on it enough and it created a lot of feelings inside of you, eventually if you dwelled on it long enough, it became a circumstance in your life. And so everything that you've thought about before created your current circumstances. So you're in essence, your current circumstance is a manifestation of your past thoughts and feelings that you dwelled on over and over and repeated and over again. That is your current situation. So that is wonderful to know, because that means that the thoughts now will create your future. And so you're not tied to your past. You're not tied to your past. The only reason that you think you're tied to your past is because you keep repeating those thoughts. You have a habit of repeating the same thoughts, and so you create the same things, and you think you're stuck, and it feels you're stuck because you've practiced and that's become a habit so much that you think you're stuck. But the truth is that it can be totally different, because you can, little by little, you can choose different thoughts and create different feelings inside you and create a new reality externally. You see, if the past thoughts came to form and created your now thoughts will create your future. And so that's why everybody in the spiritual community says the only point of power is now. It is only now, because it is now, what you are dwelling on now, that transforms into physical form in the future. So it doesn't matter if your now reality sucks, it's just like, I hate it. That's fine. I mean, if you have a lot of hatred for it, you probably won't. It's gonna be a lot harder to create something new because you have a lot of resistance. But if you can use this perspective to create neutrality, that, I was in a crappy state of mind for so long, and I created crappy circumstances for myself for now. Okay, that's fine, because it's fine, because you're not a slave to that. You're not tied to that. If you're able to focus, and it takes focus and it takes practice, in a new way now, you can create a different future. Because those thoughts, new thoughts on repeat, will create new feelings, which will create new behaviors, which will create new circumstances. So you're free. You're free right now. It may not feel like it because like I said, you've kind of in a trance sometimes. We become in a trance if you practice a certain kind of way for a long time. It feels difficult to think differently, but it is possible. And just know you the past and the now are past creations, and you are able to create something new, and the only way that you will create something new is by having better thoughts now. Even better thoughts about the past. The only reason you keep getting stuck in the past is because the thoughts you're having about the past is not about the past, it's about the thoughts you're having right now about the past. That's what's keeping you in a shitty place. So I want to empower you, or help empower you, or encourage you to know that things can change. You can change. Thank you. Have a great night.